Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission, to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Hello, Shadowcat back with more Star Trek Cosmoteer. And last time we left off here, we made it to halfway. I know, it's been a struggle to get this far, but we made it. We made it halfway. And so, where are we now? Well, we're set up to get to the 3-quarter mark. And that's going to be tough because we need to get 15 more signals, and we can do that. I know we can. However, I had said last time that we were going to get a new ship. Specifically, because Sparky, the person who made the mod, actually sent me a custom-built ship to add to the fleet. Something big, something beautiful, something that is going to absolutely change the entire way this game goes, I think. Because, I mean, who's going to be better at making ships than the person who made the mod, right? So, I have the blueprint for it. And it's here. And I spent hours, literal hours, traveling around this system, gathering up enough resources from traders to actually build the thing, because it is expensive. Let's just take a look at this thing here. It is going to take 71,000 steel, over 8,000 coils, 11,000 hypercoils, over almost 6,500 tri-steel. Do you have any idea how long it took to get that much tri-steel? That is what took hours to get. 250 diamonds, 250 processors. Everything else we pretty much already had, but I mean, it took a lot to build this ship. And now? Now is where we get to see if it pays off. This ship is going to be absolutely amazing. So, make it so. Everybody welcome the Expanse. That is a big ship. That ship is enormous. And now it needs some people, so everyone's going to have to pitch in some. Bring the ships in. If everybody contributes 100 people to this ship, we should be able to get it off the ground. It's going to need some paint. But I mean, I think we can manage that later on. Or, I mean, I actually have a picture of it right here. I might be able to do a quick paint job, right? Maybe? Let me take a look. Yeah, let's see what we can do here. And in the meantime, let's start transferring crew. Oh, we actually have to do this different way the first time. We need to go here and transfer ship crew resources to the unnamed ship. Alright, there we go. There's our first crew. Send them in. Would you just stop moving? Alright, here they come. I thought these were warp nacelles. Oh, they're nacelle extensions, and people can walk through them. Cool. I have no idea how most of this ship works. I mean, obviously it's going to work like, you know, a regular ship for the most part. But still, there's a lot to keep track of. But check these guys out as they move. I have to assume they're heading to the bridge, but I don't know where the bridge is. Oh, there is no central bridge. Cockpit. Cockpit. There's multiple cockpits around the ship. That's an interesting design. I mean, I suppose it makes sense. The bridge always was kind of a vulnerability. But okay, have people coming in, but there's still no power. I guess we need dilithium? Well, I mean, we can do that, right? Let's go ahead and send them some crystals. Send them some antimatter, and I guess that's about it, really. No, there's no room, apparently, for dilithium. Now, these headlights are how everything gets lit up. And so, like, for example, we'd have to change the colors on all of these. At least I think I would have to. I can do that, can I? Thought that I could. Oh, does every single one have to be done individually? Or can I not change the colors of them? Alright, now I'm just not sure. Anyway, we should have sent some stuff over, right? Okay, they're dropping crystals off into the warp core. But we're still not getting any power. Why are we not getting any power? I'm not sure. Do we not have enough people yet? Well, okay. Time for everybody else to send over their 100. You're gonna send over 100. You're gonna send over 100. And you're gonna send over 100. Or maybe not 100. I guess you can send over like 60. And you can send over 100. And did you give them some? No, you did not. You can give them like 60 as well. Okay, well here comes all the people. Still need to get power though. And maybe the problem with the power is just there's not enough people in here. It says has a small base power generator that can be boosted with antimatter. How about this? Send crystals over there to make antimatter. Send the crystals over here. While I continue to survey things and see if I can figure this stuff out. Now, one of the problems that does come into this mod is, apparently there is now a scaling effect. If you have too many phasers, it begins to lower their power. And this ship, for example, has 34 phasers on it, which is just enormous. This thing is going to light up like the night sky. Okay. And we should have more dilithium now. Or excuse me, more crystals for more antimatter. Although looks like they're feeding our warp core first. Unfortunately, I can't help them with that. What are we full of over here? Oh, EMP missile parts. Eject the excess that we don't have room for. Same thing with these hypercoils. Okay, we don't have any excess to eject then. Never mind. How are we doing over here? Do we have enough people yet? Actually, what? Yeah, we kind of do. Not enough power yet, but we're getting there. Okay, now let's see. We have assignments here. We do have crystal storage, as well as antimatter storage. But you should be mobile, yes? No, you're not. Why not? Oh, because you don't have nearly enough command capacity. I thought this was the new version. I'm almost certain this is the new version. You need more command capacity. I can fix that. I can fix that. Because there's spots in here that are not the best used. But I can make this work. So each one of these gives 250 command. There. And there. And there we go. The ship is mobile. Okay, all of you that are crowding around the new ship, you need to stop. And I need you to give them an infusion. 400 crystals directly. All right, very good. ship is nimble. And hey, look at that. Now I can actually change colors on these things. So, for example, these need to be about this color, I think. Somewhere in there. Yeah, that looks good. As for the actual hull itself, let's see what we can do about this. For starters, this ship is going to be the Expanse. Designed not by me, by Sparky. As for the base color, something in an off-white, kind of a gray, that should be good. Perfect. Now, as for the decaling, I'll take care of that later. But you are a good-looking ship. We just need to get you outfitted now. Because you don't have no torpedoes, or, torpedo parts to fire anything. So, we're going to head to a station. Right about here. And then we'll get back to work on the mission. Now, today's mission should be relatively simple. We finished up doing the inner solar system, and so now we need to bounce around the outer. So we're going to be traveling from relay to relay to relay in an outer ring. I've got to get you more power. Interestingly, why is it that we're not turning more crystals into antimatter? Do we not have that on this ship? How is it we don't have that on this ship? Torpedo factories, torpedo factories, torpedo factories, but no antimatter conversion? Or is it somewhere that I'm missing? Because right now we're dead in the water. Or are we not dead in the water? Are we following the starbase here? If I give the starbase a different course, does that speed everybody up? Are we just traveling as fast as our slowest unit? Alright, give you your own path and see if that speeds things up a little bit. No, it does not. No, you just have problems. Okay. I think you're in desperate need of an antimatter generator. So, where is that going to be? Production? Antimatter. Here we go. Right there. Nobody is loading it. Okay, why not? I don't understand why not. This does not make any sense. Wait, supply chain mode. There's too many supply chains. I can't tell. Okay, antimatter, antimatter, antimatter. Okay, hold on. Both of these are here just to feed the warp core. Admirable, but misguided. Because we need antimatter to feed the warp core too. So also begin feeding this. Okay, why am I so bad at this? What am I doing wrong here? I'm looking at supply chains. Why is it that... You know what? I wonder if I can just do this a different way. How about this? There we go. There. Now gather up all the crystals that you had again. Nope, that didn't clear it out either. I've got to figure something out here. Why can I not figure this out? It's either that or I need to make, like, new storage areas. I am resource management. How do I do this? I don't want to eject anything. That didn't do it. That just selected more things. Oh, there we go. Okay, I think I've got it figured out. The arrow is now pointed at both things. Progress. Now, the question is, will they do anything with it? Are we going to start getting crystals? The answer to that is apparently going to be no, because now they have no power. Probably because we need more antimatter. Okay, this is going to be a problem. Out of curiosity, are you selling anything? We're going to need crew. We're going to need some crystals. And antimatter? Nope, no antimatter. Okay, well, we'll take that as it is. And you, if you can get off of the station... Do you have any antimatter? No, no, you do not. Okay. Buy a whole bunch of crystals then. that matter, you can contact that ship and see if they have any. We'll take their excess crew. And, ooh, they do. Look at that. Not to mention torpedo parts. Buy all of it. Don't worry, we have the Starfleet credit card. Okay, is that making a difference? The answer to that appears to be a resounding, no. Why not? Come on, we need more power. I need to get these things powered at least. If we can get the antimatter converters online, then we can get everything else powered. I'm shutting down the torpedo factories. Temporarily. How are we doing on antimatter over here? We've got some. Send it over. See if we can bootstrap this. Now, if you would please, just shove it straight into the warp core. Is that still not enough power? What is going on here? Hyper efficiency. Suggested power is 97. I mean, do I need to add some reactors just to bootstrap everything? Because that is kind of how it works on a starship. The warp core doesn't provide everything. No, wait, here we go. Things have power. No, they don't, because I'm in build mode. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the only thing that I can do. There's a reactor to bootstrap. Okay, just a little bit of power to get us going. If you would try putting it into the antimatter converters, though... Oh, no, they're prioritizing the shields over everything else. Okay, can I move the contents from this one into a different one? I may be able to. Yes, I can. Move them here. Because these bays are going to feed directly into the warp core. There we go. Okay. And now that the warp core is getting fed, is that going to give us more power? Tell me that gives us more power. Antimatter power generation 32 units. Energy transfer rate. Okay, it's got the antimatter things online. This ship is going to be a very delicate balancing act. Trying to keep you powered is going to be a challenge. But it seems to be working for right now. So, without further ado then, we have a job to do. And it's already been 30 minutes and we haven't even gotten started. So here we go. Time to get started. We'll leave the space station behind because we don't really need it. Okay. Hopefully she's well armed enough that she'll be able to get through this. Especially since that ship is cruising. Probably give you your torpedo factories back. Yeah, that ship books. But we are going to get there, and then we are going to immediately begin heading to the next relay. It is a big, scary ship. I hope it is as scary as it looks. Alright, so this is all familiar territory. We've been through here before. This is where we came in. Makes it the most appropriate place to actually start again, so it's fine. Okay. And what is that behind us? Don't know, but they're going to leave us alone, so it's fine. Okay, people, we are only turning our ships. This should not be difficult. Okay, apparently this is difficult. So how about that? There's a new order. Just turn your ships and go. Come along, Expanse. Please don't let the idiocy of the other ships rub off on you. Alright, there's another signal to port. We actually do have to investigate some of these, but yeah, we'll see what we run over in the process. Like, we're going to run over this one. Like, directly over it. What is your problem? You are back to moving extremely slowly again. You are completely out of antimatter again. Okay, I cannot keep this ship fed. I can't do it. Here's what we're gonna have to do. So, there's antimatter up here. You all need to stop. Hold position. You. We're going to transfer this over to here. And in factory supply mode, these are going to have to supply this. Okay, that it's going to have its own dedicated its own dedicated system there, just to keep this thing going. And we're under attack. Great, we're under attack. It's a tier 17 bulkhead. Not good. Banged freighter, go back to the Expanse. Alright, this is a ramming vessel with many, many, many cannons. Not to mention a rather substantial salvo of missiles. Switching to tactical speed. It's heading straight for the Invincible. Invincible, do not buy into this trap. Overrun, and then return. And Expanse. I can't select anything directly there. You need to start moving. There. Get some antimatter into the reactor. Okay. The rest of us will have to just deal. Alright, the Invincible has engaged. The rest of the ships are coming in. Shields have fallen. I don't know how else to help the Invincible. Forward batteries are damaged. The entire forward section of the Invincible has been destroyed. Invincible, you are to retreat now. Get the hell out of here. Just leave. Starboard shields are gone. Aft shields are gone. Do you still have tractor beams? You do still have tractor beams. Fire them at will. If this thing wants to chase you, that's fine. Act like a magnet. Push off of it. Active defenses can't screen fast enough. They've lost in a cell. The Invincible is going to die. There's nothing that can save it now. The Invincible has been completely destroyed. And nobody can help. Both nacelles have been sheared off. Ironically enough, that nacelle is going to buy them a little bit of time. However, the engines were located in the nacelle. The only thing keeping it afloat now is the tractor beams pushing off the front. Here comes the Enterprise. Enterprise. Target that. As a matter of fact, everybody back here. Target there and there. Is there something wrong with your phasers? Fire! The Yamato's closing in. If we can just get into range. This is painful to watch. How much longer until they reach the warp core? Not long. Can you get ahead of it? I mean, surely you've got to be able to move faster than this. Same thing with you. There goes the warp core. The Invincible is gone. Son of a bitch! Kill this thing! Firebird, now it's on to you. Get out of here. Turn the ship and go. You're turning the ship in the wrong direction! I hate you so much. Then go that way. Just go that way. And you, what the hell are you doing? You absolute morons. Turn the goddamn ship around. What is wrong with you? Save that as your attack default, you morons. Firebird. It's like they picked a new target. Yamato, you want to try firing the big one? Maybe? And, you know, for that matter, you want to try firing anything? What is wrong with the phasers? Alright, Excelsior, this thing wants you dead. Do not let it. And, of course, naturally, you turn the ship in the wrong fucking direction. Every single time. And... you're dead. I give up. What the hell is wrong with all of you? Literally all of you. Kill this ship! What is wrong? And now the Excelsior has been destroyed. And where the hell is the Expanse in all of this? Over there. Two ships. Two ships are gone. They figured out the power problem on the Expanse. It's finally dead. Is there anything on the Invincible that we can rebuild? Any kind of seed? No, it's gone. The Excelsior can be rebuilt. But it has no crew. We lost everybody. No, there's still 7 people left. But the Invincible is completely annihilated. We will never get it back. Get your ass over here! And I mean seriously, get your walking speed ass over here. You are impossible. You do not function as a ship. And I don't know what you're doing wrong or what I'm doing wrong, but you do not function as a ship. Send the crystals over. Apparently it's out of power again. Yeah, I know there's something over there. I don't care at the moment. I really, really do not care at this exact moment. I am so unbelievably pissed off at the moment. Alright, can we send some people over? Just enough to get the ship back to Starbase. For a new crew. Are you done transferring? Can you actually move now? The answer to that is yes, but not for long. And when I say not for long, that was it. This ship doesn't work. I traded the Invincible for a ship that doesn't work. It goes through fuel way too fast. There is no way, no possible way, to keep this ship fueled. Salvage what you can. Can't believe that I traded the Invincible for this. And that there's absolutely nothing left. I mean, part of me wonders if I could rebuild it. I should have a blueprint. It may be outdated, but I should have a blueprint. Invincible, 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 invincible right here. Blueprint mode. And then we want to center. It says invalid blueprints. Oh, right. I think I need different cannons up there. Weapons. Cannons. Cannons, cannons. those cannons will work. And there we go. Just a prow in front of it so that there's enough, space. And also, can't help but notice that things are off kilter. Things are very much off kilter. What has happened? There's no phasers on this side. And everything is not right. Okay, hold on a second. How far back can we go? Can we go back to where, or before we recentered the ship? Nope, it's even a problem then. There's something wrong with the actual invincible design. Alright, well, we're not getting our ship back. Alright, in that case, I'm going to go ahead and declare this a complete failure. We're going to abandon this. So, this little foray, this was a wonderful test. It is a complete failure of a test, but at least it was educational. Everything here has failed. We lost 2 ships to one of theirs, and we could do absolutely nothing about it. And the new ship doesn't work. There's got to be something here that I'm missing. I don't know what it is. But currently, it doesn't work. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a break here. I am going to attempt to rebuild the Invincible as soon as I find out what exactly went wrong with the blueprint schematic. If I can rebuild it, I will. If I can fix the Expanse, I will. If I can't, then we will simply abandon that project, and we will figure out where to go from there. Because today we had exactly one task to do, and that was to discover 15 new signals. We discovered exactly 0 new signals. I don't care what your job is. You turn in a 0, you get fired. So we're lucky that there's nobody here to fire us. Anyway, if you want to see what happens next time, if, and that's a really big if, but if we can fix this, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, that way you get notified every time these videos come out. If you know somebody else who's also into either Star Trek or shipbuilders like this, then share this video with them. Otherwise though, if you just like me, like what I do, leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you next time for more Cosmoteer. Until then, take care.